Now, we review a lot of gaming laptops and handhelds on this channel, so we are used to hearing terrible speakers. I'm always amazed at how expensive some of these devices are that have sound worse than my Donkey Kong handheld from the 1980s. So when Anker asked us if we wanted to check out their soundcoreboom range, we jumped at the chance. Now, I did only expect them to send me in one speaker, but they've kindly sent me the entire boom range, the Boom, Boomy and Boomier. So let's check these bad boys out. Now, I do want to mention that these are all wireless Bluetooth speakers, they're all waterproof, they're easily transportable, and they've got a lot of bass. So just to quickly compare them, we've got firstly in the beginning of the range, we have the Motion Boom with 24 hours of playtime, fully waterproof, titanium drivers and 30 watts of power. Then stepping up, we've got the Boom 2, which gives you the previous same features as the Boom, but has 80 watts of power, a built-in power bank, LED lights for the ultimate beach party, plus it has speaker link facility for up to 100 speakers to be linked together if you're in a large environment. Then lastly, we've got the Big Daddy, the Boom 2 Plus. Now this one does only have 20 hours of music playback, which is still a lot, but a massive 140 watts of power. It also includes 30 watts of fast charging, plus we still get the speaker link and LED lighting of the actual Boom 2. So let's quickly unbox these and check them out. So let's just start with the Boom Motion. Small manual. Just a charging cable, and it is USB-C. Some packaging, keep it safe. Let's get to the speaker itself. Now, the one thing I like about these is you do get a nice carry handle, so if you are carrying these around, it does make it a lot easier. They've even given it a nice rubber grip on the top with the soundcore logo, which does make it nice and comfortable to hold. Obviously, you can see the speaker grills across the front. Then just above the speaker grills, we've got the buttons here, so bass, Bluetooth, power and TWS, plus we have the plus and minus here for the volume. So we will take a look at that once we power it up in a second. Then on the rear, we've got a nice little rubber pad, which actually covers the ports so that you're not getting sort of water or dust into the actual ports if you are taking it into a rugged environment. You can see here we've got a USB and a USB-C. Now underneath, we've just got some nice little grippy rubber feet for when we're putting it down to keep it safe and not scratch your table. And then obviously your sort of your boom on either end of this actual little boomy speaker. So I'm going to put that to one side. We will fire them up and test them in a minute, but let's just unbox the next one. So now let's check out the actual Boom 2. So opening the box, got some nice foam padding. Manual is underneath with the cable in there again to charge it up. Just open that up quickly, but it looks like just a standard USB. You've got USB-C to USB-C cable. And the manual, the packaging. Now again, looks very similar to the last one. I haven't got the rubber on the top of this one, but we've got the lovely carry handle, nice and rugged for when you're carrying this around. On the front, you see your grill for your speakers, and then obviously your boom either end, but with the LED lights on this model. Controls just on top, and we will charge and fire those up in a minute. Now underneath, we've got smaller feet on this one, but looks like another grill for some more, bass, something coming out the bottom. We'll check that out in a little bit. And at the back, again, like the previous one, we've got a little rubber tab to protect the actual port so you're not getting water or dust in there. Now, size-wise, not too dissimilar. A little bit taller and probably a little bit thinner. It does feel a bit heavy, but I'm going to weigh them all in a minute. So that's the first two. Let's now just check out the big boy. This is a big box. Hopefully you can see this okay. Inside the box, nice little carry strap. This is a bigger speaker. You can actually carry it on your shoulder if you wish. We have our USB-C to USB-C cable for charging. This has that fast charging, which would be nice. Lift it out. Again, we get a little manual and the speakers that are well packed. You can see straight away, this is going to be a lot bigger. Obviously for those much bigger speakers with this 140 watt sound output. So again, they kept the same styling. Got that really handy carry handle, but this does feel quite hefty compared to the other two. Now, obviously we've got our two little lips here to strap a handle to. We'll put those on in a sec. Now again, in the front, got the nice grille there for the speakers, and again, much bigger sort of boom either side with the LEDs on there for that bass. Underneath, again, just like the Boom 2, we've got some grille there for probably more speakers, more bass, and then the small feet, rubber feet there. We've got our buttons on the top, and then at the back, just like the others, we've got that lovely little rubber tab protecting the USB-C. We've actually got an auxiliary input on this one as well, so if you want to plug in some analog equipment, and not many people will do these days, it's a nice handy feature to have. Right, so just looking at the size difference between these, you can see obviously as the range goes up in power, so 30 watts, 80 watts, 140 watts, they are going up in size slightly. But I will quickly weigh them as well, just in case that is of importance to you if you're carrying these around all day. First one, you're talking 1.55 kilograms. The Boom 2, 1.7 kilograms. Now, this one's gonna be heavy. So, 3.77 kilograms for that large 140 watts. So it is quite heavy, which is why they've given you this strap to carry over your shoulder, but this one is gonna be amazing sort of power-wise. Right, I'm just gonna cut that there for a second, make sure they're all charged, connect them up with the app, and then we're going to start testing them. Surprisingly, they all arrived charged, and turning them on, they showed up instantly on my iPhone and paired very quickly. Now a quick press of the power button brings them to life, and I love how all the power buttons are really well lit, making it very easy to use in the dark. Now the side lighting on the Boom 2 and the Boom 2 Plus look absolutely amazing, and it's great to see it vibrating around as this is pumping out the bass. And the lighting can be easily turned off with a quick double press of the bass button. Now I did test some music on all three of these devices, and wow, the audio is incredible. The Boom Motion can easily fill a small room, and the Boom 2 Plus nearly blew Gary out the window. But let's do an audio test at 50% of volume, and setting it any higher than that I may get complaints from my neighbours. Speaker test, starting with the Boom Motion, 50% volume, go. And now the Boom 2. And lastly, Boom 2 Plus. Now, as I mentioned earlier, all three of these speakers are waterproof, so we did want to test that. And they even float, so if Gary drops them off the side of his boat, it's going to be fine. Now, the Boom Motion and the Boom 2 power bank feature is also very handy, as you can charge your phone whilst you're actually using the device, which is really useful. And this little button on the Boom 2 or Boom 2 Plus allows you to connect all those speakers together with the party mode. So if you've got a few sound cores in the group, you can have all syncs together, which is very handy to fill up a large area. Now, I also want to quickly talk about the Soundcore app, and the good news is you don't need to use the app for these speakers to work, but the app is lightweight and gives you access to the equalizer. It shows you the power remaining on these devices, as well as being able to adjust the lighting effects and the brightness, so it is well worth having in my opinion. So there we have it, the Soundcore Boom range. I'm absolutely loving these speakers, and I know Gary's looking forward to steal this large one to put on his boat. Now, I am going to put the links in the description down below, so make sure you click through to check out the range. And if you have any questions, please pop it in the comment section down below and I will get back to you. And I do also want to highlight that actually no Garys were harmed in the making of this video. And lastly, thank you for watching.